Mark reviews movies, and especially because it's the holidays and I've had a few days off, I have a backlog of these film reviews to do, so get ready over the next few days. You'll probably see several from me. This one, I wanted to get out there as quickly as I could because Netflix is removing it on December 1st, so you only have about a week to go watch this one. Unless you can find it somewhere else, obviously. Big Stone Gap. And I had zero expectations. I hadn't heard anything about it prior to finding it on Netflix. And in fact, Netflix's algorithm predicted that I would only give it 2 stars out of 5, which is a didn't like it. They were totally wrong, and they were totally off base. So my wife and I were just scrolling through Netflix looking for something to watch last night and stumbled across it. It stars Ashley Judd, Whoopi Goldberg, and several other supporting cast members, but those are the 2 most consequential names you've likely heard of. It stars Ashley Judd in probably my favorite role ever for her. I don't recall anything she's been in that I've liked more than this. And Whoopi Goldberg is decidedly un-Whoopi-ish in this movie. So she doesn't have that same like crazy, spunky zest for life. She's more of like that sage, wise mentor, almost like Guinan from Star Trek The Next Generation. So just kind of that listening ear, that confidant, that support in Ashley Judd's life. But long story short, I'm going to give you a quick summary here, and then you just need to go watch it. It is rare to find a film that does as good a job at storytelling as Big Stone Gap. This movie was a visual feast. It's a period piece, if you want to call it that. It takes place in the 1970s. It's about a small town in Appalachia. And Ashley Judd's character, whose name is Ave, like Ave Maria. Her name is actually Ave Maria. She has kind of this non-traditional upbringing and background, and she hasn't really been able to form a strong human connection with anyone. So she's 40 years old and unmarried, and in this small town, she sticks out. She's like Belle in Beauty and the Beast. She just does not really belong with the rest of the people in the town. So it's kind of the story of her coming to terms with what does she do now with her life? Where does she find meaning? What is she going to do? And if this sounds like it's kind of relationship-based and discussion-based, you're right. This movie doesn't hit you over the head with unnecessary scenes and action sequences and things. It is an elegant, light storytelling. It's based off of a book, and I will leave a link in the description below to where you can find out more about the book as well. But you need to check out this movie. There's a phenomenal resolution in the end. My wife cried a couple of times during the movie. I got choked up. I feel like this movie, it had kind of an independent movie feel to it. I mean, it even has Jenna Maloney from, or Maroney from 30 Rock. I can't remember her name, Jane Krakowski or something, in the film, but she's kind of a minor character. There were several actors' names that you would sometimes consider maybe a more major actor, someone who could carry the whole film on their own, and they all had kind of more minor supporting roles. When that happens, magic can occur, and that's what happens in this movie. They signed on to this project likely as kind of a passion project, something that they read the screenplay and they said, I want to be a part of this. And that's what it feels like. The setting, the town, the small town feel, they put on a community production, whatever, it feels like Gilmore Girls or something like that. But with less of the petty, catty arguing and fast-paced dialogue and things. Instead, this is intentional. It's slow-paced. Word of caution, it is a PG-13 film. All of that really is sexual content or sexual innuendo, but it's on a milder end of PG-13. So, remove a couple of references from one of the characters and it would probably be PG. This is a feel-good, inspirational movie. It's about the power of the human spirit and forgiveness and love, and it's just a great movie. It's a great movie. I don't think that it's going to widely appeal to all audiences. Teenagers would probably be bored by it, but it really is filmmaking at its best. It's like It's similar in feel and spirit to Waking Ned Divine, if you've seen that movie. It's human emotion, human spirit, human love, human compassion at its finest. It's really an excellent movie. Okay, to say any more would be to give it away, so go check out Big Stone Gap. It's on Netflix until December 11th. I'll also post a link in the description below to where you can find it, in case it's not on Netflix anymore by the time you watch this, and in case you want to buy it. Because this is an excellent film that I think I would watch again. So go check it out. Okay, subscribe to this channel by clicking over here. And on this side, check out some of the other videos that I've made for this channel. And let me know in the comments below if you've seen this movie, if you've read the book, or if after watching this video, my video, you go and watch the movie. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me, disagree, am I off base? I think I'm right. Trust me on this one.